Hey everyone, welcome back to hour number 2 of Die Party Hollow Earth Expedition week number 4. Let's solve
Puzzling
some
away.
motherfucking puzzles on this motherfucking monk monastery.
That's not bad.
You like
Yeah.
that? That was good. I thought so. Anyway,
It
Rick,
is.
what is
Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
happening to Apollo?
With the previous vision faded into inky black nothingness, once again, a spotlight comes up on an unconscious Magnus de Oswider. He's right next to you, Apollo. What do you do?
Kiss him.
No, but I kind of I'm starting to get a sense of what I'm supposed to be doing. He's alive. I'm gonna try to sit him in a sitting position.
You sit him up.
Imagine he's very heavy.
Yeah. As heavy as he felt those times when he collided with your face.
Does he respond?
After a moment, he coughs, and his eyes open, and he looks at you. And you hear weakly, Apollo, Stingray.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I remember a fight, he says.
Yeah. There's a fight. Seem to recall a number of fights. All of which you cheated, if I recall. I see that it wasn't always your idea.
Yes. I cheated and you beat me anyway. I would like to fight you without cheating sometime.
I'd like that, but I'm fairly certain that, well, never mind. That can be arranged when I get back to, reality.
Yes, that sounds nice, he says.
I'll
And then
keep you in mind. I'll keep you in mind, Max.
I'll pencil you in for Thursday.
his
yeah,
eyes
I'll make
close. His eyes close, and then he disappears like sand and water again out of your arms. And the inky blackness lifts. You see that you are in a room, dome-shaped, with a stone platform, a stone bridge, another stone platform, and a golden bowl with a fire in it on a plinth. Those of you looking into the room, the inky blackness lifts, and you see Apollo sitting there kneeling.
I'll stand up and begin to walk.
Oh, then.
Wait, is he coming towards
Um,
us or is he going towards the bowl?
Towards the bowl.
Okay, so I was going to say, if you're coming towards us, turn around and go back to the bowl.
You can reach the bowl without
Let me turn-
any.
Let me turn it off.
All right, yeah. You can turn off exactly the same as the previous one. The fire goes out. The fire over the doorway goes out, and from down the hallway, you hear the sound of gears on gears.
Good. And then I start
Wait.
hobbling out the door.
Actually, Apollo, what'd you see in there?
I'm going to go down to where Paul is in the fireplace corner. I'm going to just read the thing directly. Just in my mind, clearly last time I couldn't read anything new because Apollo screwed up the writing down.
Yeah, probably.
I'll just let him. I'll just walk past him, and not in like a huff, but with just kind of walking out, strutting.
All right. So Apollo doesn't. Apollo seems
Distracted.
distracted. He doesn't really answer your question. Go ahead and give me your linguistics roll for the new tablet that shows up.
Oh, look, we're about to average.
3 successes. With 3 successes, the only thing you can tell is that what you learn is that you actually see. You're getting a sense that each of these stone tablets that appears at the end contain repeated phrases that are shown on each of them. Except you do see that the words, some of the specific words change. For example, this one has hatred on it. The previous one had annoyance on it. The previous one had aversion on it. And there's also some words in the middle that you can't translate that are different from each tablet to each tablet, but that they end and begin in perhaps the same phrases.
All right. Well, that's all I can glean from this, and that's all I can glean from this for now. I should have studied those books harder. I'll mumble to myself as I walk back into the hallway and down all the way back to the center room.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kind of standing, aloof.
All right, you guys move back to the center room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm heading back to the center room. So he's not answering. I figure something must be traumatizing. He looks kind of pissed. So well.
Now, Derek, do you remember if you successfully translated out of the other 2 hallways? Did you write it down?
He only got one of them. Of
Yeah.
the ones that are remaining. He didn't get the. I think it was the top left one he didn't get, and the bottom one he did get, if I remember correctly.
Well, so did he? Are you saying that he only successfully translated one, or only failed to translate one?
He only successfully got one of them, and I'm pretty sure it was the bottom one that he got.
Well, it was the one that you guys traveled down that you successfully translated.
No, he got 2, but he failed one of them. He got a partial success on one of them.
Okay. Well,
One
then
of the
did
ones
you
that
write
we
down the translation?
No.
Well, then you're going to have to translate it again.
Okay.
Well, fine. Let's try for the top left one.
The top left one.
4.
4 successes. The top left one is labeled raga, and you know that in English, raga is attachment.
Attachment. All right. Oh, I hope you guys aren't attached to anything. Might be losing it soon.
Ah,
I don't know,
balls.
guys, are you attached to anything?
Yeah.
My
Or
cane.
My guy's still carrying his pistol from the trenches. It's
A
pretty
mustache.
special to him.
All right.
Well,
I'm
I'll strike
physically
down.
attached to my mustache.
I'll strike
I'm
down.
also
Well,
physically attached to my skin, so...
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
a dangerous can of worms to open up there, Apollo.
hmm
What?
Yeah, I'm going to walk down.
I
that
mean,
hallway
I'm not
then.
suggesting I'm about to rip off any player's skin.
Well,
you've done it before, so
Not
we'll
twice.
Uh,
see how we go.
Have I ripped off any player's skin?
Yeah, man, you did a lot of that in Lokes. There's a lot of that shit floating around. So.
There was some NPCs who didn't have skin.
Much to Graham's avail.
Actually, Graham kept asking if they had skin, and they continued to have skin, as I recall.
That's my favorite question ever. Does he still have skin? Yes.
Okay, good. We're heading down the hallway there, Rick. So why don't
Yep,
you
let's
unveil
go to
it?
attachment. I am nervously stroking my pistol.
All right.
All right. There we go, finally. Took a while for Roll20 to respond to that command.
I assume we just pick a door, go in there, and sort this shit out. Doesn't seem to be too difficult.
Well, there are 3 doors, and they have 3 labels. Again, Derek, would you like to try and translate the labels to the doors?
Going from the top and then anti-clockwise.
I'll determine which ones you do and
3,
do
4,
not.
3.
3, 4, 3. My favorite NPC from a video game.
He's also an asshole.
He's just programmed that way. You successfully translate all 3.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Hey, that's what I say about you, Spencer.
What?
You successfully translate?
You're an
Oh, I'm
asshole,
just
but you're programmed that way.
You're just programmed that way.
That's kind of creepy. So, in no particular order, the doors are, once again, Raga, attachment, another door labeled Desire, and a third door labeled Passion.
Not Desire, let's go in that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
passion.
Desire
sounds
seems
good
like
too.
a lot of
Passion
fun.
sounds good too.
I vote for passion.
Well,
You
let's
guys
go
feel
on
like you're going to have a
passion.
lot of fun over here.
I have a feeling this is going to be. I have a good feeling that this is going to suck.
Stop being such a
Oh,
wet
you're
blanket.
great. You're don't be a baby. You're going in this one first.
We got all the bad stuff out of the way. I figure someone else goes
this
to.
is the good side.
Yeah, this is all the nice detrimental things.
Mhm.
I vote someone else does attachment. I'll do desire or passion.
Yeah, which one's attachment?
Going to split up again. Attachment would be the leftmost one.
So this one?
Left and bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I open that door.
All right. Favorite door opening noise. Ka-drunk. In the room, you see a stone platform, a stone bridge, and another stone platform. Although, unlike previous rooms, instead of just a single plinth and a gold bowl with a flame on it, you see a gold bowl with a flame on it in a center plinth, and then 2 plinths on either side that also have golden bowls in them, but neither of which contain fire. This is what you can see from the doorway.
Well, judging from attachment, we're probably gonna have to burn something with any of the balls.
Do we
to
wait?
light
Do we
them
have
up.
to burn something? Can't we just put it in the bowl?
Maybe. But
We're
I
not there,
assume they
so-
would have to light these bowls up. I mean, there's only 2.
I don't know if we have to light it up. We just put something we're attached to in there. It's like an offer. I mean, I don't know. We can put something in before we light it on fire.
Why
is
don't
what
you
I'm saying.
approach before you
Yeah.
guess?
I did a perception check. What do I say?
Well, you're not there. That's what you
Yeah,
see
I'll,
from the
I'll go inside.
You do not have remote sensing. You cannot look into the bowls from here.
Well, I mean, last
Or
time I did
at
it,
them.
we found out there was monsters everywhere. So you know.
Oh, okay.
I know
Well,
it's sort of
for
like,
your perception check, you do not hear anything.
Okay.
What did you say,
Like
Apollo?
a clairvoyant spell, clairvoyant spell of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I use my psychic superpowers.
You feel that's you feel it's within Apollo's character to have a clairvoyant spell, do you?
no
He
one ever
always
said it
has,
had to
what?
work.
The mustache power.
Oh, right. Remote. Well, you do have remote communication. That's what that does.
Yeah. Am I getting a signal down here? I imagine it's kind of blocked.
There's no mustaches for you to
sense
interface with.
strongly that one of the monks has a mustache.
Whoa. I didn't think they were allowed to have that.
So it's like a fucking kin
It's like
thing.
Eskimo brother, but different.
It's between mustaches. He has the capacity to communicate mustache-related information.
Did you realize that every single one of us, aside from Arch, has a mustache?
The pictures you found have mustaches, but you haven't described yourselves with.
No, I
mustaches.
look exactly like the picture. That is the point of the picture.
But it's a very piddly
Not a
mustache.
good. It's a piddly, stupid mustache.
Mine
Yeah,
is like
hard-
a full fucking milk drinker. Thank you very much.
It hardly
am
counts.
quite-
The point is, Rex, that when you're in the room, Apollo feels nothing from your dead mustache.
Not,
Well, just so chat's aware, my character has photographic memory. So basically, my perception checks are literally, I see everything in the room when I do a perception check. So like,
And you can never forget how sad
yeah.
your mustache is in comparison. You will always remember.
yeah. So that when I roll
You
a
don't
perception
have perfect
check,
sight, though, Rex.
Yeah.
So,
So whatever
it does
the
still help
roll,
to be like, and I focus on what I'm looking specifically for.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Whatever.
do you guys cross the bridge to the gold bowls on the plate?
Sure.
I vote we go as a group, but yeah.
damn, what the hell is that?
Oh,
His
sorry.
mic's
Sometimes I
not
make
being-
those noises.
All right,
All right. So you go as a group.
sure. Why not?
Yeah.
This is how we die, so we might as well die in a monk fucking grave.
As you get 1/5 across the bridge. No, I'm just kidding. You pass the bridge. You pass the bridge unharmed.
Oh,
Derek and Apollo, what you notice immediately about the center golden bowl that has the flame is that it has where the knob was on the previous three, it is gone.
Well, everyone look for a knob, I guess.
I go to one of the empty bowls. I try to wiggle it around. Is it tight on there? Is it got like a weight plate or something?
You go over to the bowl on the left, and what you see inside is a pile of metal discs
I eat
about
them
the
as-
size of coins.
I poke one. Just like what do they look like? There isn't any writing on them, or are they just like flat discs?
They look like they may once have had writing on them.
Okay. Any way of
They
telling what
shift
metal they are?
smoke, they're not stuck. What?
Yeah. Okay. Any way of telling like what metal they are? Like shiny, dull, rusted. I don't need like metallurgy.
I mean, they're definitely completely. It's not, you can't really tell
Old.
metal. Do you have metallurgy or anything like that? I mean, they're too weather worn from being in this dungeon,
All
presumably.
right, so Rick, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to roll an investigation, and it is going to be used in a way that I can find this button that they've been talking about.
All right, so you'd like to look for the button.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
6.
All right. With a 6, you can see that there, where they say that there was a button or knob, there is not, obviously.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's not just missing. It's not like been like broken off or gone. There's no place for it. It was never designed to be put there. Presumably, you look around the other plinths and see nothing. So you look all over the place, and nothing that they described as a button or knob or any levers or pressure plates. You can safely discern that there is no mechanism that you could possibly interact with over on this side with a
Right.
6.
Now, if you allow me to keep this roll into going to something else,
Probably not. But what is it?
I would like to take this roll and then apply it to, say, learning as to how these bowls stay lit. Like, is there like a gas source somewhere? Is there like some?
It's
sort
almost
of,
certainly that, and without even rolling. And in fact, I mean, just as some basic intuition from everybody, like the flame curtain earlier, it's probably got to be some kind of natural gas or something like that.
I would imagine, yeah.
Some sort of piping mechanism. I mean, you've all seen those sorts of things. They've gone out of style, gaslighting at this point in history, but it's something you would be aware of. It's something that has been done before.
Okay, guys, I think we have to put something we're attached to on here. I mean,
And that's the left bowl. Does anybody check the right bowl?
I will.
Well, I presume that I checked all the bowls, but okay.
Well, yeah, for a mechanism. These guys are just looking at what's inside. Whereas in the left one, there's a bunch of discus and coins. The right one has just really old ash piled up into it.
maybe
There's
it's
some
like
miscellaneous
paper and regular money.
fibers, in it, but it's just long gone ash.
There's an offering.
I would assume so.
I think so.
Yeah,
Derek,
probably.
do you have any idea on what this might be? You're a switched on man.
To tell you the truth, I doubt I was just as you guys do.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna reach into my pocket, grab a couple of coins. I guess like I want to try to find like the whatever coins I have that are closest in size to those discs.
How much money do you have?
I have like $11.
Okay, you have
Like,
$11.
Yeah, I don't
Sure,
know how
some
many-
of it's in coins. Some of it's in coins.
So, so I just want to throw some coins on there and see if it changes anything. And if it doesn't do anything, I'm not sure as I'll take those things back. But, or no, sorry, I have $6. But yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna throw
we
some
have
coins on
$6. well, certainly some coins in that. You throw the coins that you have into the fire. They clatter around in the bowl, and the fire diminishes.
Ooh.
Slightly.
Hey guys, the fire went down.
I noticed.
Oh,
So-
I wasn't sure if they were paying attention. Sorry.
So,
What, the middle
what
fire
did you
went
do?
down? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. There's only one fire. That is
So,
actually.
so you threw the coins into the middle fire rather than putting it into the fire bowl with the coins in it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Is the fire? Can I? All right. Yeah, I say try. Somebody else throw something in there. Like I guess I don't know. Anything you make money.
No,
Everyone's got an attachment to money. Everyone's probably got an
Hey,
attachment. to
Apollo, that hat on your head, you should throw that in the fire.
So it's not mine.
Oh, can I have my hat back, by the way?
Oh, sure, there you go. And I throw it in the fire. No,
Do you throw it in the fire?
No,
I was gonna say you
Okay.
jerk. I have a feeling I'm gonna throw it in the fire now. God damn it! That's my Canadian Mountie hat.
I have actually nothing. I left everything in the car.
You have no money?
I have nothing on me.
Okay.
To my,
Yeah.
to
All
my
right.
clothes.
I'm
I'm just telling them.
I look into my money and I...
Is that actually true, Apollo?
But yeah, I left her. Yeah, I don't have any. I have clothes on. And that's
Empathy
it.
check.
No, I'm asking him out of character. I need to know as a GM, did you bring any money or valuables or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, then. All right, but you can still roll that empathy check to see if
No,
you're lying.
I'm not gonna do it. It's not a big
I mean,
deal.
you don't know.
Alright,
I'm
fine. I'll do
a
it.
liar. I'm a meta liar.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Prepare for success. 7.
All right,
Damn.
yeah. He definitely didn't bring anything of value except for himself.
Well, I take Apollo
Oh,
and I put
absolutely
Apollo into the
worthless.
fire.
Apollo
have to
burns away.
You have
And,
to value
uh,
this, Dave.
I kill him.
I punch him in his 4 health face. I die.
I'm really attached to my lifeblood, so I slit my wrist over the fire. No, I'm just kidding. Now then, what do you guys do?
If I see
Some
him do
coins-
that, I'll take out
Some
like
coins have slightly diminished the fire.
I'll take out like $5 in paper and I'll put it in the fire. See what that does.
How much money do you have?
$28.55.
All right, you put $5 in the flame, and it diminishes slightly.
Well, that was
The
fucking
money
not worth it.
burns
Yeah,
away.
get the
I would-
pennies.
I take
I
out
suppose
I take out my cigarettes and I go, and I just toss it in
Yeah.
the fire.
I look at my whiskey. I sigh. I pour. I start pouring it in to see if
Well,
it
hang
changes.
on. Let me just see if the fucking cigarettes do anything, because
Okay.
Do you throw all of your cigarettes in there?
I keep one.
You keep one.
I keep
The cigarettes go into the fire, and the fire does not diminish.
Son of a bitch! I'd start walking back towards the main hallway. I just
Wait.
leave.
But Rex, you have
Where are you? There's nowhere to go.
Fuck you! I'm
Okay.
out. I just
Alright,
keep walking.
I'll
down
collect
the-
Shortly.
Yeah. Like
Is anybody standing next to the bowl?
aren't I?
Like really close, or you know, like looking around in it?
I'm not particularly close.
I mean,
No.
I've been staring at it. I don't know if I have my face in it.
Oh, well, when he throws the cigarettes in, the fire doesn't go down, but the cigarettes just land at the bottom of the bowl without anything happening to them.
Can I
Oh.
reach in and I want to reach slowly towards it? Can I like grab the cigarettes without getting burned, or if once I start feeling like fire on my hands, I'm gonna pull it back? But I want to see if I can grab them.
You reach into the fire and grab the cigarettes.
I got your smokes, pal.
Hey Rex.
Rex.
Yeah, I turn around. I'm like, what kind of fucking fire doesn't burn cigarettes? And I see him holding the cigarettes, and I'm like, fucking monks. And then I walk back.
The kind that accepts the gifts, apparently.
Yeah, I toss him the smokes, and all right, somebody else throw like I don't know, maybe I tried taking off my socks and putting them in there.
Nothing.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't be stupid.
Well, I'm thinking
Um,
like clothes or something. What about the two
I'll
bowls,
toss-
the two non-fire
I'm
bowls?
looking at that shotgun.
I go to one of the bowls on the side. The bowl that has what those coins, whatever, in them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll grab one and toss it into the fire.
It clatters around in the bowl. The fire doesn't change.
Does the
Okay.
coins that we threw into the fire appear in the corn pile, out of curiosity?
No,
Okay.
not that you can tell.
And I
If
can't.
they are appearing in the coin pile, they show up as just as worn and destroyed and useless as.
Well, I would notice that wreckage, you piece of shit. No.
No, you wouldn't. I
Yeah,
mean,
I would.
You can't tell
You
the
gotta be
difference.
looking
If
at
something gets just changed and destroyed, you can't.
I have a
tell
perfect
it's the same.
memory. I can tell if things have changed.
Yes, but it's if the coin was going in
Yeah.
and appearing in the other bowl,
Yeah.
it is coming out as a destroyed, desiccated piece of something completely different. So no amount of perfect memory allows you to continue to identify it. You would have to have a
100%
psychic
perfect memory.
connection to items to
Well,
tell
I
that it
think-
was the same thing, because all of its identifying features have changed.
I get that, but has the contents of the bowl changed?
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you can tell. But you haven't sifted through the entire pile either, so I don't know, it could fill from the bottom or something. And
Okay.
you wouldn't notice. It hasn't appeared on top at the very least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got nothing.
Well, okay, hang on. Does it have to be a physical object? Can it be something like emotionally significant? Like so when stuff goes into the fire, it's pretty much destroyed, right?
Okay,
If it's-
so just a little GM hint here. You've done something that has lowered the fire, and you're now looking for something totally different that'll lower the fire.
All right.
But you've already done something that has lowered the fire.
all right, I say, guys, pony up some cash. It seems to work.
Well,
So
I suppose.
I pull out the last of my wrinkled, crumpled up bills, all $6 and
All
however many
$6?
cents I have left over, and I look like, all right, guys, you're after me, and chuck it in the fire. Literally
okay, so you
burning money
put-
for you guys.
When you burn all of the money you have, the fire drops significantly by like a third.
By exactly 1/4.
Yeah.
It's like, I might need to borrow some money at some point, guys, but yeah.
So I came into this game
So
with the
wait.
most money, and now I have to fucking throw it in a goddamn.
You don't have to
fucking
do all
fire.
of it.
No, I think
I don't have to do
that's the
that.
point.
I think you do have to do all of it.
Graham
Yeah.
here, like, left it on the fucking pack mule upstairs. Piece of shit.
Yeah, well, Mr. Forsyth.
Well, I'm sorry to have a wallet in my back pocket that happens to contain $23 of all my money. I take the $23.55, I spit on it, and then I throw it into the fucking fire.
It lowers by a third.
I toss the rest
You
of my
might want to
money
wipe your
in.
ass with it while you're at it, too.
All right.
I think I'm starting to agree with you guys. These monks are.
These monks are
With all-
dicks, man. Holy fuck. I'm gonna
You
get my
didn't
money
punch in the
back when I
face.
get back home.
With the last of your guys' money in the pit, the fire extinguishes completely. The fire over the door also extinguishes. And let me remind you, out of character, that was American money, and you're in the Himalayas, and it was worthless to you anyway.
Meh.
I take out a cigarette and I go, well,
It's
this
like a
is...
security blanket, though. You want to have a couple dollars in your wallet.
Well, I mean, now I've got this fucking single last packet of cigarettes. I cannot purchase anymore. Anyone know how to steal? Because I'm going to run out pretty soon.
You
I
could,
say
like,
as I
punch
light
a
a
guy,
cigarette.
Take
and
this wallet if you have to.
I...
Like, let's
Well,
get
for
the hell out.
clarification, if you've re-upped your supply at any point in China, you didn't use American money. So
No, I
you
didn't.
used
I had
some-
one packet of cigarettes when I came. It somehow miraculously lasts the entire trip.
Well,
Context-sensitive
you
cigarette.
may not be like a heavy smoker. You may be a mild smoker.
No, I'm
Like
I'm
a
a stress smoker. I really am a stress smoker. So I'm in this fucking underground cave filled with monk bullshit. I'm smoking.
Well, I imagine they brought a whole carton of cigarettes along for the expedition because everybody was a smoker back then, and it was part of the supplies that you took on a journey.
Fine.
That's what I'll say.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
You guys move back into the hallway, I assume.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, Jacob, do you want to try and translate
Yeah.
more words off of the
Yes.
tablet that will appear when you successfully?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Fucking dick monks, man. Holy shit.
They're
Man,
trying
how
to free
do
us
they-
from the shackles of stuff.
Hey, we're back to average.
Man,
Okay,
you,
so
you need to get
with
over
that-
6. You need to get an
with
odd
that
number.
same roll, no additional progress. You do not
Yeah.
translate anything more
I
than you
suspected as
previously
much.
had. Except for once again, you see that attachment was in place of vaguely where hatred in previous has been. All right.
Yeah.
Desire or passion, or maybe the other hallway in case you.
No,
Passion.
we go for passion. Fuck this.
Passion.
Yep, passion.
Passion is the one across the
Red-
hall.
Yep.
Rex is feeling a lot of passion for his lost money.
I'm feeling
I'm getting a
feeling
little excited
passion for
about
like
the,
the fucking monks being like complete dickholes. That's where my passion is right now. If I'm supposed to come out like, with some sort of like epiphany or something like that from this place, it sure as fuck isn't gonna happen right now.
I'm looking forward to passion.
Alright, yeah, we go in. We open the door, we
Yeah.
You
go
see
in.
the same room that you always see after the favorite door sound opens up.
Mm.
You see a gold bowl on a plinth on the other side of a bridge.
Yeah.
You do not see a harem full of women.
All right, I'm
Dang,
just gonna
I
do a
get
perception
disappointed.
check again. Might as well.
Perception? Sure.
Yeah. 4.
You don't notice anything with the 4.
I say, okay, let's get this shit over with. I'm getting fucking fed up with these monks. I start hobbling
Alright.
across the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody enter the room?
Large. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to follow him. I want to see what happens.
Up
I'll let him go
This
first.
should be
though.
interesting.
Follow
Yeah.
up from behind. Yeah.
I'll be
All right.
playing as well.
Apollo gets disappeared into a room full of naked men.
So
We teach him the secret of pickup
when
artistry.
Apollo enters the room, the door behind you slams shut, and a gate comes up over the front of the bridge, so you can't progress on the bridge.
I open the gate.
Well, it's I mean... there's-
What do you want from me, man? Like-
I turn the knob and open.
Oh, well, okay, I guess if you open the gate.
Right.
So what? Okay, does it have a padlock or something on it? Like, is
Well, really what it's like is just a bunch of iron bars go up that are too thinly placed to pass through. And they raise too high to go over.
I knock on the
Well-
bars.
Bing, bing, bing!
Yeah.
They sound sturdy. Is it like maybe I can
Oh,
get
yeah.
some Apollo man to like bend them for me?
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm gonna
can?
start looking.
Okay,
for-
Apollo, come over here and bend these bars for me.
Do it passionately.
Mm.
As Apollo contemplates helping you bend those bars, a sudden noise, and I need dexterity checks from everybody. Or athletics, basically.
I don't think I can be caught unawares. No, wait, no, that's Jacob. Can you be caught unawares? I don't know.
Uh,
That's
I don't
a
remember.
defense-based thing, so it doesn't.
yeah, that's
matter.
defense.
Not asking you to roll defense. I'm asking you to roll
So
dexterity
athletics.
check. Yeah, athletics.
Okay.
Okay.
What
average.
if he has that ability? If he has that ability, it only means that if he gets surprised, he still has his active defense pool, not just his passive defense pool.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, Arch, that sucks, man.
Yeah, I got shafted on that one.
Yeah.
Christ, I am passionately unaware of this.
Apollo. The floor drops out from underneath you.
Of fucking course it does.
But-
I dropped like a stone.
You don't, because you had the best roll. You managed to grab on to the floor that was underneath you
Oh,
at the bottom of sort of the lid. So it sort of folds on one hinge, right?
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
And you
Yep.
managed to grasp onto it now at the unhinged edge. See what I'm saying?
I got you.
Derek, Rex, and Archie, the floor falls from underneath you. You both hit like a stone slide, and you slide down into.
Let me paint the picture a little bit here. Apollo hangs onto the edge. We all fall down. All he hears is fucking marks.
Adrian Monk. No, I'm just kidding. You all slide into very narrow, square stone chambers that are just about big enough to accommodate you. But what you can hear from the corners of your rooms, respectively, you can hear the thuds of the other people colliding and perhaps murmuring in pain. That is to say, you can hear them through the walls.
Wait, so we got separated in the slide?
Yep.
Each of you had a different trapdoor open from underneath you.
What
And
a
you've all
fancy
slid-
room.
Okay.
Okay.
You've all slid into a just about as big of as yourself room that you can hear each other through the walls.
I turn on my flashlight.
With your flashlight on, you can see that the reason that you can hear each other through the walls is there are very, very tiny stone slits between each of the rooms that are little holes where you can even look into, and you can see to your left, you can see Derek.
Hello.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right,
To your
guys,
right,
you heard?
see an empty room.
Oh.
Specifically for you, Rex. Derek, if you look, you see Rex to your right and Archie to your left, and Archie, you see Derek to your right and nothing to your left.
Not even another room?
It's a room, but it's empty.
Okay. Anything
Maybe
else?
you can see Apollo's foot kicking about from.
Okay.
I'll pull myself out of the hole.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to ask for a check because.
My strength is 5. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to be able to pull yourself. You're going to. Apollo Stingray can do a chin up without a roll.
But does his mustache tickle him in a way that makes him fall?
Just
It
trying
actually
to
provides
communicate with
support,
him.
provides a bonus to the roll.
It's so sturdy,
All right.
you see.
Even easier.
You're up on the platform. You haven't fallen in. The other 3 you have.
Okay. What do I
Alright.
see around the room aside from some slits? What's the wall made
Well,
out
you
of,
can
etc.?
see the light streaming in from above you, but it's far too far to, especially with just smooth stone slide going up to climb.
Sure.
You can the trapdoor's still open, which means Apollo. I mean, the doors are open, but you can see them. You're not going to stumble or anything, unless you do for some reason, and then fall in and crush Rex because it's only big enough for one person. But
Okay.
anyway, you can also hear, whatever mumblings or mutterings of the other players. So you can all communicate just fine
Sure.
with each other, including Apollo, who didn't fall.
Tell me more about the room I'm in now that I have all this light.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very tall, narrow, big enough for you to stand, square, smooth stone chamber with the slits that let you see into the other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't appear that there's anything on any of the walls at first glance.
All right, I will do an investigation roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start feeling if I can find any bumps or whatnot, like any
Right.
handholds or anything.
Guys, are the trapdoors still open?
Yeah, they're still open.
3.
Can I reach in and theoretically grab somebody?
No, it's way too far.
Hmm.
They slid down a stone slide for a little while.
I feel like at this point, like, if there's nothing else that I can do, I feel like this is almost like a take 20 sort of situation.
We don't know yet. I mean, I'm gonna do a perception check, see if there's any like handles or knobs or anything I can grab onto or
Can
bumps
you
or
see in the
whatnot.
dark?
I'm feeling it.
There's
I'm not
lights
trying to see it.
above, like I've said that. So
Hey, Rex.
Yeah.
Rex, can you reach your walking stick up here and grab on, see if I can pull you out?
it does that reach as well.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll see if I can climb up there even a little bit, and then like put my walking stick up.
And I'm
All right.
looking
Well,
for-
it's a smooth
an
stone
old friend.
surface. I
Yeah.
won't not let you roll, but you do have to roll like an athletics
Okay.
or
in
maybe
this case,
strength.
So I don't have either. I have strength, but I don't have athletics. Is that
Okay, so just roll your strength pool, like not even doubled or anything.
Well, this is going to be a failure.
Yeah.
You kind of. What's really your bum leg doesn't help because you can't really use it to.
All right. Is there any sort of dirt or whatnot in the ground, loose things, etc.?
No. But let me get back to your investigation and Archie, your perception roll.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
never got to explain.
And mine. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
that was mine
yours?
as well.
Four successes?
Yes.
Yeah, he got more than me, so.
Derek, you're the one
Yes.
who sees of everyone that there in the corners of the rooms there is almost imperceptibly you can see slots with gears in them.
Now, what do we have here?
What have you found?
Looks like gears?
Where?
Corner. Look in your corner.
I look in all 8
Yeah.
of my corners, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean,
So, can I like move these gears or like spin them around or twitch them with my finger or something?
No, they don't move, but they're definitely there.
hmm.
I have a feeling this is going to make the walls crunch in on us, but that might be me being paranoid.
Apollo,
Mm-hmm.
tell me what Apollo is doing while these guys are sort of examining their rooms. Is he just sort of pacing around?
What else do I see?
Nothing up here has changed except for the addition of the trapdoors.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you all hear a loud metal clunk,
Goddamn.
followed by
Alright.
another clunk,
I slide as much as I can back up into the hole.
and another clunk. If any of you are looking at the gears, they start
Mhm.
turning.
I am. Are the walls shrinking when the gears turn or no?
No. The ceiling is lowering.
Yeah, I climb back
Oh.
into the hole if I can.
Even- Even more wonderful. All right, I'm gonna get kind of pissed off, and Can I like start pounding on the? Can I chip through, crunch, or I don't know, start beating on the ceiling? Is it how tough is that stone?
So the ceiling's not near you yet. Near enough. So let me sort of explain a little bit better how these trapdoors were shaped. These 4 rooms make a perfect square that is then separated by a plus symbol, you know what I mean, in walls, so that each
Yeah.
room is then another perfect square. The slides that sort of brought you in
Okay.
are shaped however they need to be shaped to bring you from where you were standing to your chamber, but then
Okay.
directly in line with the floor you are standing on, straight up, is another pathway to a ceiling that's lowering. So the slide comes into this perfectly straight chamber at an angle or at a curve, and that is where the light is coming from. That is where you fell from. But the ceiling that is straight up is coming down, and it's a little ways away.
Okay.
What do you see? What's going on down there?
The
ceiling's lower.
ceiling's coming down.
What they say.
You might need to do something. I don't think there's anything in here we can mess with.
I mean,
Can you walk
but-
across the goddamn bridge and turn it off?
There's
Yeah,
a gate.
I'll do that then.
Bend the gate.
See a lever, gears.
could I
Hang on,
possibly
it's
try?
passion, guys. It's passion, guys. There's something you've like passionately pissed off or passionately something or other. So,
Well, I'm passionately
Are we-
shitting my pants here, so hurry up.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
God.
as a little favor, it's not been doing the thing that's on the door, has it? It's been doing the opposite.
Oh,
Meh.
Just to throw that out there, as we're now, 5 puzzles in.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I mean,
obvious. You didn't hate your way out of the hatred room. You're not going to passion your way out of the passion room. Anyway, also,
No passion. I let them die.
and you stare
Well,
at his blank
just
face
quick
the whole
question.
time.
I stand stone
Yeah,
faced.
what's your
Yeah.
quick question?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if I could possibly see if I could climb up the slider if it's too smooth or something, or
You can make
try
the
to climb
same
up to.
very difficult athletic and strength check that Rex made. Athletic
Sure.
or strength, whatever. If you have athletics, it's based off strength. If you don't, you just do your
Yeah.
strength.
Can I assist him?
Nope. No. Yeah,
He's
I
too
understand.
far away.
I'm gonna fight passion with apathy and kind of just wait for the end here.
It's like
Yeah,
passion.
if I-
Be the
if I
opposite,
can't climb up,
if that's
since
the
I
hint.
Since I can't
That's
climb
it.
up, I'm just going to kind of lay down.
The room
Yep.
starts filling with water.
Just let
Oh,
it happen,
God,
guys.
Not looked all over again.
I'm gonna try to hold my breath, see if I can float.
Yeah, just
That's
let
it.
it happen, guys. Just come on. Yeah, wait. No, why don't you just float back up to the top?
That's kind of what I was hoping for. So let's see if it happens.
Follow. Might
The
as well
room
still
is
try to
filling
be
with
doing something.
water slower than the ceiling is lowering. The ceiling will cover the slide before it fills with water at that point.
I take a really big slug of whiskey. If I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go comfy.
Wreckage, can I swim up
Just
the
let it
pipe
go.
that I came down now that the water is filling up?
I just said with my words, very last
Yeah.
sentence, the water is filling slower than the ceiling is lowering.
That's fine, because the moment the ceiling lowers, it pushes the water up further, pushing me up the pipe. And in which case, I don't get crushed by the fucking ceiling as well.
Covering the tunnel, though. There is
Yeah,
no
that's
pipe.
fine. I swim down
No,
into the tunnel.
Dave. The ceiling,
No, no.
the ceiling will cover the tunnel before the water gets to a point where the ceiling will displace it.
Yeah.
What the
That's the
fuck does
point.
that even mean?
It's
It
literally the
means
water.
the ceiling falls too fast for the water to get you to a point to get out of the hole.
Ugh,
In other words, it won't work. You're fucked.
fine.
Just embrace it. Just embrace it.
Sorry, that's
Make
not
like
clear.
a good
This
victim.
this
and
is
just
this
take
is
it.
fucking just the dumbest thing. I get my fucking.
Dave. Right now, you're using passion.
Just let it happen. Yeah, you can't have any passion.
This is
Just-
fucking stupid.
Drunken
I'm-
apathy is the way to go. I see if can I like pour whiskey towards Dave or something, like just anything. Like
The
drunken
gate
apathy.
lowers.
So,
Okay.
Well, let's suppose.
Your
the gate
gate,
that's keeping
obviously.
the gate that's keeping
only
you
Your
from
gate
getting on the
follow.
bridge.
The only gate that I've described as a gate.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. We said it lowered. I thought it raised.
Wouldn't this
I
be
mean, I
good
thought
if
it lowered.
everyone fucking died? And
It
fell
raised
into the
originally, it is now lowered.
Yeah, I get that now. Okay, well, I guess I'll walk over there without any passion.
Total Vulcan.
thing. I take out my pistol and I shoot myself in the face.
Like a robot.
Oh, I think we had an issue there.
Wreckage?
All right, well, you guys all die. Good game.
Yep, you guys all drown slowly, painfully, and awkwardly. At least I get to go drunk.
Okay.
And then I
My Skype
stare
just had a
and
hiccup.
Okay.
starve to
Okay.
death.
My,
Nope,
okay,
that's-
so my Skype cut out right after I told you that the gate lowered. So what do you do?
Walk over there without any passion.
Okay, you just walk over.
And I pull out my pistol and shoot myself in the face because yeah.
Yeah, good call. Good
But
call.
Dave, suicide is an act of passion. It won't work.
You're right. Well, don't
It
do
is,
that.
It is not.
Yeah.
Passion.
The fire
the gun
raises.
jams.
Well, it doesn't matter,
uh,
guys. I'd only do 2 damage. I need to eat more than 1 bullet in this game, apparently.
You can coup de grace yourself.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what?
I
That's
coup de grace
interesting.
You can
myself.
always coup de grace yourself. But then I'm gonna ask, like, roll for conviction so you don't turn the gun at the last second and just blow your cheek out.
I
Like,
have very little
Yeah.
room to move, so
You could end up with like half a
the
face. for the
ricochet
rest
will
of
kill
the rest
me.
of your
Don't
life.
worry about it.
Anyway, discussing the finer points of how to commit suicide in a TTRPG. The plinth has the same knob as any other plinth.
I'll turn it off.
Fire turns off. The fire over the door turns off.
Yay. But we all die
That's
still, so, you know.
The ceiling raises back up. The water starts leaving the compartment.
And now we're stuck in here. Perfect.
It's awfully strange.
Okay.
I don't think we're stuck. Not yet.
I guess I'll walk back out to the main room and go to the next one. Bye, guys.
Well, hey,
See,
wait up.
I started
I'm
smoking.
gonna get passionate.
Truly
in here, man.
dispassionate. The fire goes out even more. No,
As soon as I walk out to the main room, I'll go, "Oh no, guys! What have I done?" I'm out of the room before that happens.
Try to climb out if I can.
those gears you guys saw on the bottom of the floors, they start turning and the floor starts raising.
Of course.
Okay.
And then spikes appear above us, and we're like, fucking
Okay.
Ethan.
No, it just raises you up into the slide to a point where
Uh,
you could climb out conceivably.
No, Dave, that's the irony room. We haven't gotten there yet.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
Whatever.
you have to
So-
irony is a bad thing that people have to give up.
I'm curious, Wreckage. If we all fell down the hole, would that just be like, okay, game's over, guys, good game, good
No,
stuff?
the thing is, no, Dave. What I think was going to happen is that we're going to be put in more and more fucked up, messed up, terrifying situations for our characters, and by letting go and just saying "fuck it," we're all going to die. That's at the moment we're like, "Oh shit, this is really bad." Once we kind of just give up, that's when the apathy kicks in or the passion.
I
goes
climb
away.
out of the hole, and I just start fucking abusing, like every swear word you could possibly imagine. I'm directing it towards the monks.
I have a thoughtful look in my face, and I'm trying to scribble out a new haiku. Apparently, I'm back to haikus instead of epic poems.
Down the hallway,
I'll grumble
the
I'll
hatred
grumble to
flame
myself.
back on, and the flame over that hallway turns on as well.
I start smoking again.
I just
All
go
right, we
to
got the last
yeah,
one.
I go to the translate. I go back to trying to translate the inevitable tab.
All
Tab
right,
that will
give
appear.
me your translation roll.
Oh, look,
nothing new.
average. Okay,
Uh,
yeah, nothing new.
You
Just
need
going
like one more
whatever.
point in there, man, so you can like maybe have a chance of getting a 4.
Dave, how close are we to where we should be an hour break?
We're pretty close. We could
Yeah.
probably
Let's
take
just do it now before we pick the next room. In case the next room takes forever, we don't want to end in the middle of it.
All right,
So,
guys. Yeah, we'll
3
be
minute
back.
break.
Yeah, as Rex said, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got more of the monk bullshit to climb through. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of fun seeing Dave get pissed off at puzzles. I'm enjoying
Oh
this.
no, Rex is getting extremely annoyed at puzzles. I think it's
Oh, okay.
the fucking dumbest thing ever. But that's alright. We're gonna be back in 3 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. There's more of this to come. Hour number 3, all that jazz. All right.